So I told you what, if the ROH bond is broken, then we will get what, RO minus. I told you then the RO minus, which we are telling as alkoxide ion, it can act as a nucleophile because it is searching for a positive charge. And if the bond will be broken from this side, that means I have shown as an example CH3OH, and if the bond is broken from carbon and oxygen, means the in between the carbon oxygen bond, if this bond is broken, then as the oxygen is more electronegative, we will get this carbocation, isn't it? And if the carbocation is formed, then it can act as an electrophile because it is searching for the electron. It can act as an electrophile. So both the type of reaction it can give. One is electrophilic reaction, another is nucleophilic reactions. So let us start with the nucleophilic reactions. So we are starting the reaction in which mainly the OH bond will be broken. So first reaction with metal. Suppose Na, magnesium, aluminium, etc. Now generally, if ROH it will react with the Na, then generally we are getting what? RONA plus H2. Let us balance the reaction. See, if we take this one 2, this one 2, then it will be 2RO minus Na plus. This is a sodium alkoxide, this is called, and hydrogen, 2 hydrogen we are getting, isn't it? So can you tell me the compound which is reacting with the active metal to give hydrogen is called as an acid? We know. So this, in this cases, what we are seeing, alcohol acts as an acid. Now alcohol is an acid, fine, we can understand it is an acid. It acts it reacts with the metal and gives you the hydrogen. Your homework is, what will be the product if CH3OH reacting with Na, and what is the product? Okay, another one is, if CH3C, CH3, CH3 OH is reacting with aluminium, what will be your product? Try to do this all. And now we are going to tell you what, that it is acidic in nature. Which one? Alcohol is acidic in nature. How can you understand alcohol is acidic in nature? So alcohol is acidic. Now why alcohol is acidic, you know? See, R is there in the alcohol, isn't it? R means what? Any alkyl group. It may be CH3, it may be C2H5 group, whatever. The alkyl group has a plus I effect. Means plus I effect. What is the meaning of plus I effect? That means electron pushing effect. The R will push the electron towards the oxygen. So oxygen will have the higher electron density. If the oxygen will have the higher electron density, the bond which is formed between the oxygen and hydrogen will be strong. Then what will happen? Generally means if the oxygen is having the more electron density, they don't have any tendency to release the hydrogen. It is true, because it will attract the hydrogen. But actually the thing is what, if it will lose the hydrogen, it will become what? RO minus. RO minus. And as RO minus is more stable than the ROH, hence it can act as an acid. But it is a very weak acid. Why it is a very weak acid? Because if RO minus again will react with the water C, then we will see what? ROH we will get back again. That means here which one is having the higher tendency to donate the proton, that is water. That means water is stronger acid than alcohol. That means alcohol is even weaker acid than water. That much we have understood. Now, what is the pK? Let me tell you pKa. What is pK? We know that pH. What is pH? It is minus logarithm of concentration of H plus. We know that. Okay. So, higher the concentration of H plus means lower will be the value of pH. Isn't it? Similarly, Ka, pK means what? Minus logarithm of Ka. K is what? Dissociation constant of an acid. Okay, that means higher the K value, the acid will dissociate more, and higher the K value, lower will be the pKa value. That means if the pK is very low, that means acid will dissociate more, the acid will be more stronger. So lower the pKa, lower the pKa, higher will be the acidity. Acidity. This thing we have discussed because later on we will need this. Now we were discussing that alcohol is acidic in nature, and because alcohol generally when a base is reacting with this one or any metal will react, it will give the hydrogen. Similarly, if alcohol react with a base, generally what it will give? The RO minus and water. So any acid when react with the base, it gives you water. From this also we can understand that alcohol is an acidic in nature. Now question, compare the acidity of CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OH, CH3, this is what? Butanol. In butanol, CH3, CH3, CHOH. Okay, this is secondary alcohol, and another one is CH3, CH3, OH. This is tertiary alcohol. So if we compare these three alcohol, what we will see? This is primary, this is second degree, and this is tertiary or third degree alcohol. If we compare their acidity, we will always tell that the primary alcohol will be more acidic than secondary alcohol than tertiary alcohol if these are all isomeric alcohols. Why? Because the tertiary alcohol, what we are seeing, see the alkoxide ion, the butanol I have written. What is the conjugate base of butanol? CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2O minus, isn't it? Here only this alkyl group which is giving the plus I effect to this oxygen. Another one I have written what? CH3, CHOH, and here another CH3 I have written. So this alkyl group and both the alkyl group are giving the plus I effect to this carbon, isn't it? So this carbon will give more plus I effect to this oxygen. That means this oxygen will have the more electron density than the previous one. It is only the one bulky group. Here more plus I, due to the more plus I effect of the alkyl group, we are getting more electron density on the oxygen, which will become O minus actually. And another one is what? How many alkyl groups are there? 3 alkyl groups are there, and it is giving more electron density towards the oxygen. Hence the electron density in the tertiary alcohol is more. So what will happen here? If any electronegative atom is having more electron density, it will be weaker. And if the conjugate base will be weaker, that means the acid are weak. If the conjugate base is strong, that means the acid is strong. Okay, so we can understand if this is a weak base, means weak base and means it's not weaker, I should say it is unstable. I'm sorry. So conjugate base is unstable. I said you oxygen is already electronegative and it is getting more electron density. That means this alkoxide ion is more unstable than the previous one, and this is more unstable than the previous one. If the conjugate base is unstable, then the corresponding acid will be weak always. So in this 3 acids, which this conjugate bases we have got from this acids, from these acids, so this acid will be higher acidic, then this acid will be, and next the last acidic will be this one. So we can write down the primary alcohol will be always more acidic than the secondary than the tertiary. Am I clear to all of you? Okay, so this is the acidity we have compared in between the primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Next I will discuss the another reactions of the alcohol. Thank you class. If you have any doubt, please ask it in the group.